Hey everybody, it's Melody Meadows, live Memphis, Tennessee. The Malco Paradiso Theater is the place to be. I'm with Radio Memphis reporting right now for Jane TV, and one of the best ladies and entrepreneurs that I know in this entire area with the MVP3 group is going to be Marie Pisano. Marie, this movie premiere tonight is going to be a hot one. It's going to be a big one.
Yes, it is. I'm very excited to bring it here to Memphis.
As far as the nickname goes, it's going to be MOMO, but tell us a little bit about the film itself. What got you involved in this to even start the project?
Well, how I start, well, I'm originally from Chicago, so I know the history, but I started working with Nicholas Solozzi a couple years ago. We were talking about doing movies together, and this was one of the projects he kind of had in the works. So to put skin in the game, I'm one of the investors. I'm an executive producer of the show, and like I said, I wanted to bring something exciting here to Memphis to show what MVP3 can do.
And what a fantastic place to kick it off. Since you're from here, I'm from here. Got a lot of VIPs that are coming in tonight?
Yes, we have government officials. We have some other actors that MVP3 will be working with on future projects, but they came to support this film.
Bringing something so national to Memphis has got to be phenomenal.
And it is, because it lets the world know what we've known a long time, that talent just oozes out of us in this city. They've discovered it on Broadway, and now let's make sure they know it on the silver screen. What other city can boast of having 3 Broadway plays running at the same time in New York? We've got Mountaintop, $1 Million Quartet, and Memphis the Musical. All about one city. There's just so much talent here, and it's just great for us to have this opportunity to broadcast and to project all this talent to the world.
Memphis is ripe for bringing in good production, and it looks like we've got somebody here that's interested in bringing it. So hopefully this will all be the beginning of something big. That's what we're hoping for.
The great thing about it is I get to call you the man of the hour, producer Nicholas Solozzi. Thanks for coming to Memphis. We are so glad to have you guys here. What at the onset even made you come up with the idea?
To make the documentary or come here?
Both.
Well, I love Memphis. I was involved in a film here a couple of years ago, and that's where Maria and I had met, and she became a very important partner and in this documentary. And what better way to market this than bring it back to Memphis and show it in the place where it all started.
And you are the great grandnephew or the grandnephew?
Grandnephew, yeah. Sam Giancana was my grandmother's brother. And the documentary kind of came about as I wrote a television show with a colleague of mine called The Outfit for Warner Brothers and TNT. And as we were putting we wrote 6 hours, and as we were writing it, you have to outline it, and you have to put together all these different stages. And as we were putting it together, I said to my colleague, I go, wait a second. I go, the backbone for this show is really the documentary, because the documentary is the blueprint to the television series. So as we were mapping it out, I said the documentary just has to be made. I call Sam like the Forrest Gump in organized crime, because he's like everywhere. It's like, there he is in Florida. There he is with Fidel Castro. There he is with Baptiste. Or there he is with Joe Kennedy. Now he's over there in Las Vegas with the Kennedys. He's all over the place, and you think you're superimposing his picture, but he's the only, I think, character in the organized crime that segued Hollywood, politics, unions, everything. There's been no other person like him. So this documentary had to be told.
When it came to the story, and it was very first presented to you, being Sam's daughter, what were some of your very first thoughts?
The first thought when it came to me was, no, I'm not going to do it. I can't. I've avoided it for 30, 35 years, and I don't see any reason. And then over time, when Nikki started talking about how it was going to be presented, I said, well, maybe it's time to get some things out there that he he wasn't this psychopathic person that he's been made out to be. So as like I say, as we talked and we went through it, and I said, okay, I'd be happy to be a part of it, and that's how it came about. It wasn't easy.
It'll be a good night. I've seen people that really, if I didn't know, I would think they were in the mob.
Yeah.
They've scared me.
When we were in Chicago and we screened this just for the investors, Nikki kept a lot of secrets from us. And after watching it, all of us, we were just literally, all I could say was, wow. We had the people that have watched it, they are very highly impressed. This is a history-changing documentary. I mean, this is a man that from in history had an affair with Marilyn Monroe, the same time JFK, Frank Sinatra. We're talking the CIA hired him to kill Castro. You're going to find out, you're going to make your decision on who killed JFK.
How does it feel for you tonight, though, with MVP3 Group? This is a fantastic showing that we're going to be having going on tonight. VIPs are going to be in town. Are you nervous? Are you anxious? Are you ready?
I'm a little nervous, but I'm very excited. I finally now get to show Memphis, like, here it is. Here, I've been talking about it, and I'm always like, you know, I'm tired of people talking about it. Let's do it. And hopefully they'll start passing these tax incentives so I could bring more here for economic growth through the entertainment industry to Memphis.
Now, I am a music publisher in Nashville with a company called Writers Den Music Group, and Maria and I have known each other for a few years, and I've been aware of this film coming out, and it's finally here, and I can't wait to see it.
How did you meet Marie?
You know, probably like anything else in this business, just by circumstance. I think we were introduced through a friend of a friend, and immediately struck up a friendship and a relationship, and we're looking to find some projects to work on together, and hopefully that's what this year will hold for us.
Rudy Scheidt, a building right here in Memphis on the campus has been named after you. You're a big supporter around the Memphis area.
I'm a believer in the School of Music at the university. It has the most brilliant music students of any music school in the country. It's what we call a hidden jewel. People just don't know enough about it.
Looks like right here behind you, you may be the diamond here at the show as well. Marie is so glad to have you here with us tonight.
Well, Marie is a pretty exciting creature. She's a delightful person, and I do nothing but wish her the utmost success.
I'm glad to be here too with you. You know why? I'm a University of Memphis alumni.
Well, that gives you a plus.
Yeah, it does.
But I think I'd like you anyway.
Oh, you are so sweet. Anything you can tell us about your projects as well?
Well, I've got a couple that Marie might even be interested in. One that's going to be taking place here is a stage presentation, a bluesical I call it, based on a short story I wrote that was published last year called Kid Diamond and the Devil, and it's my retake on the Crossroads story.
A bluesical. What a great name.
It is. It's got blues, gospel, and blues rock in it. I co-wrote the music with my co-writer Travis Stone and wrote the book for it, and we're going to produce it here in Memphis and hopefully take it on the road.
Excellent. What do you think you'll see in the movie tonight? You think you'll be shocked?
No, I got to tell you, I spent a lot of years on the east side of New York, and I grew up in a Jewish Italian neighborhood, the only Mexican Irish kid in the neighborhood, and everybody I knew there was either had an uncle or a brother or a cousin that was, shall we say, connected.
Tell me about your song now. You got Argentina.
Yeah, man, I got Argentina's blazing the radios. We just did a smash video.
So how do we do this tonight, Mike? How do we blend it together, the Sam Giancana Story and Argentina?
See, Argentina is a comparison to something. It can be good as well as bad. You know, when you think of Argentina, you think of some of the mean stuff, but it was something that made them where they was together. It was a good thing at the very beginning. It might turned out to be something ugly, but at the beginning it was something beautiful.
You know, pretty much is the only way I can do it when I'm sitting next to a professional model and actress at the same time is to sit down and then I'll be like tall enough for you because, honey, you are all legs. Tony Busker, welcome to Memphis.
Hi,
what are your Memphis connections here?
I know Chuck Jones, who is a really good friend of mine. He's also a photographer in Nashville. Mm-hmm. So he's introduced me to a really great friend now, who's Marie, a producer of this film. And she's fantastic. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, get a close look. You should recognize her. You know, Pirates of the Caribbean, Mermaid in the latest Pirates.
The hair is up. The hair is up.
See? She was. That was her. And other movies? You've been in other presentations and films as well.
Yes, I have. I did Sorcerer's Apprentice with Nicolas Cage. I also did What Happens in Vegas with the well-known, sexy Ashton Kutcher. And I also, I just shot Pirates of the Caribbean. I've done television such as Saturday Night Live, All My Children, done a bunch of different things. So yeah. I'm very, very happy to be here, though. Thank you.
What are you going to do while you're in Memphis after the show? Now, it's going to be a shocking show. I mean, a lot of revelation and things that we'll learn, but what are you going to do on your own?
I think I'm probably going to go eat some dinner because I'm starving.
Do you like barbecue?
I love barbecue.
We have world famous barbecue here.
Do you? Where?
Absolutely.
Tell me where.
Every other block.
Really? Well, I need to find it because I'm starving. But I'm going to have some popcorn and some candy, maybe a little bit of a Coca-Cola, and then I'm going to go eat some barbecue.
After this big showing, any other things, items? Is it a secret what's in the making?
No, the skinny. I'll tell you the skinny. Okay. Nikki and I are going to do our next project. We're in development right now. Is called Pop Star. It's about the rise and fall of a pop star. It's a very commercial film, and we're excited of who's attached to that. So we'll keep you tuned in on that.
Make a prediction, Marie. What do you think the overall audience response will be, or the look on their faces when they come out of this movie premiere?
They are going to just say, wow. They're going to be hit with so many emotions about what we thought we knew about the history with the CIA, JFK, Marilyn Monroe. You're going to get the skinny.
The lady behind it right here, helping with executive producer Marie Pisano, and fantastic lady, what a great entrepreneur. It's my pleasure to know her and to be here with all the VIPs here tonight at the Malco Paradiso in Memphis, Tennessee.
This story was one of the most intriguing things I've ever seen portrayed. It was incredible to see how so many figures from history, JFK, Marilyn Monroe, Castro, all played parts in this huge, massive, year-spanning story that involved the Chicago mob.
Who killed JFK? How did Marilyn Monroe die? What was Frank Sinatra's role in dealing with the mob? I can tell you one thing, it was such an awesome experience. It'll really make you think about what you think you really know.
It was really good. I love how they named names.
It gave me a lot of knowledge about things you did not know.
And it was spun so well and to such a high caliber that it never lost me at any point. It was, sometimes documentaries I think get a bad rap for being dull. Because it's not necessarily, you know, as exciting or fast-paced as a feature film sometimes can be, and I feel like that was absolutely not true about this film.
I felt like it took me through such a wide range of emotions.
I recommend that you go see this movie.
So definitely go see it.
I think it's a great movie. I think it's going to go viral on the video. I think you should go see it.
So I encourage everybody to get out there and go see it. They name names, they hold no punches. It was raw.
Go see it. You'll be on the edge of your seat.
Oh, don't miss it. Don't miss it.